Hi everybody, welcome. It's Thursday and it's Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all of you and Merry Christmas to everybody from Las Vegas. Okay, so what's cooking today? Welcome to my cooking channel, What's Cooking? Hey, What's Cooking? So what we are going to cook today is French toast. Okay, so what do you need? You will need sourdough bread, or you can just get a loaf of bread. Yeah, so just make sure that the bread is not that kind that that when you pick it up and it just crumbles or breaks. So sourdough is good. Yeah, I got that. It's my favorite place on earth, San Francisco style sourdough. Okay, and you need butter. So I've got here olive oil butter. It's really healthy and it supports healthy cholesterol levels. Okay, olive oil butter. Alright, you will need, so you will need 1 tablespoon of sugar. So instead of sugar, I opted for the healthier version. So I have here raw unfiltered honey. So that works just as well. In fact, it's so yummy. So 1 tablespoon of that, okay, the honey. Alright. So for those of you who are like me, if you are lactose intolerant, you could opt for soy milk. Okay, so I have here vanilla soy milk here. So what you need is that you will need a 1/4 cup of that. Okay, I will explain to you more. And of course you will need ground cinnamon, yep, ground nutmeg, and oh, I forgot something. Hang on. How can you have French toast without maple syrup? Okay, that will be the final topping of it all. And of course you'll need fresh fruit. So I have here strawberries and blueberries. So yummy. I'm so looking forward to it. So what do you do? Okay, let me turn on this one to low heat first. So what we're going to do is this, okay, and of course I forgot one. I'm so sorry, I forgot one important ingredient. You need 4 eggs. Okay, I'll explain to you more. All right, okay, so what do you do? So what you need to do is this. You need to combine. Okay, so let me take 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon here. Okay, I'm going to put low heat. Ground cinnamon. That's 1 teaspoon. Okay, I've got 1 teaspoon. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. One tablespoon of honey. Look at all the goodness of this. Okay, and the good thing about this is that it's organic, okay, and it's raw unfiltered honey. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon of that. Okay, so you will need a 1/4 cup of vanilla soy milk. Okay, let me pour it very carefully. Okay, so that's a 1/4 cup of vanilla soy milk. Now, for those of you who do not use soy milk and you opt for the milk, so you have a 1/4 cup of milk too. It works just the same. Okay, pour that into that. And then you will need 4 eggs. Okay. So 4 eggs. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to whisk the mixture. Okay. Now bearing in mind, because we're using honey, okay, so the mixture is a little bit heavy because of the texture of the honey. So you got to whisk it very thoroughly to make sure that everything is mixed evenly. Okay. I'm whisking it very evenly to ensure that the ground cinnamon and the ground nutmeg and the honey and the eggs are blended, or rather mixed evenly. Okay. It takes a little while because the honey is heavy, as you can see it, the texture of the honey. Okay, time really passes by so quickly, doesn't it? So it's now Christmas Eve. Unbelievable. We've gone through a very crazy year of 2020 and it's now Christmas Eve. Okay. Unbelievable. Okay. So it's mixed. Hang on, just let me give one final whisk. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to dip the bread, okay? The sourdough bread into the mixture. So, I'm gonna dip it. So while I'm dipping it. Let me just scoop. So what you need is this. You need as much as butter, okay, as required. It depends on how much, you know, how many pieces of French toast you're cooking. Okay. Butter gives that very nice taste, you know, that silky taste to the French toast. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna dip it. Okay. Now, okay, let me just place it in the pan. Okay. Now for this option, what I did was that I cut the bread into half. Now you can have the whole loaf, I mean the whole slice of bread. Yeah. So I cut it into half. It's easier to dip. But if you should opt for the option of the whole slice of bread, that's okay too. Okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is this. So I'm going to So that's the whole slice of bread. So what I did was that I cut into half. Right? Okay. Or you can use the whole slice. It's up to you. Okay. So I'm making it the heat a little bit bigger. So, as I mentioned to you, I am a coach. I do coaching and I also cook. So I use a lot of I use the modem of photography, and I love photography, and I would take pictures, you know, in my free time, you know, and you know, when I was traveling. Yeah, because you know it's the new normal now that we cannot travel yet. Okay, we cannot travel yet. So in my travels, I would take pictures of my travels and all that stuff. So I use the modem of photography in my coaching. So today the 3 pictures that I'm gonna use are this. Home, friendship, stability. Okay, so all these cards are taken from Points of View, the Flow edition. Okay, Points of View Flow edition. So why did I choose these cards, and why am I making French toast? You know, why French toast? I mean, it sounds so random. Why that? Because I was just thinking that this year has been, you know, a very challenging year for everybody. And everybody's struggling with regards to changes, with regard to the in-between, with regard to transitions, with regard to so many struggles. So I wanted an episode that that we make some dessert that it symbolizes something sweet, something to hope for, something to think about, something to reflect. So, home, or rather family. So we know that Christmas is all about family. But what if some of us do not have our families with us? What if you are deployed overseas, you know, like the in the army? And what if you're deployed overseas and you do not have your family with you? So how does that work? Or what if you are overseas and you do not have your family with you? So I was just thinking, I've been reflecting, what is family? What is family? So family could be the family unit, the physical family unit, or family could be a group of people that you feel at home with, that you feel so in tune with. So it could be good friendships too. So during this season, think about the people in your life that you feel close to. Who are the people that you connect with? Who are they? Okay. Think about it. Hold that thought while I get a book. Okay. So I'm back. So who are the people that you connect with? That you can, call them your family. Who are they? How do you feel when you're around them? How do they make you feel? Do you feel safe? Do you feel validated? Do you feel at home? Do you feel embraced? So who might they be? So think about them, how they make you feel. And how does it make you feel when you think about them? So that's the card friendship. Okay. Another card that I'll be showing you is stability. I love this card because of the retro feeling to it. Look at the heels. Oh wow, such thick, big fat heels. Like the retros. Like in the 1960s and 70s. And this person is standing with such stability on the ground. So what gives us stability? What gives us stability? So during this time of 2020, I won't say this time, this year of 2020, it has made me reflect on what are the important things in life. What is important to me? Who are the important people in my life? How do they make me feel? So, and I was just reflecting that, good friendships, people who are there for you, who have your back, they provide that stability. So I was just thinking that, that good friendships, that when you have people in your life who have your back, no matter what happens, that you will experience chaos, you will experience difficulties, as attested, by 2020. 2020 has been a very unusual year for all of us. But the one thing that is positive for me, that is what we call sweet, or one thing that is positive for me, or one thing that was positive for me, was good relationships. So I experienced many good relationships with people in 2020. So the good relationships that I experienced in my networking group, the good relationships that I experienced in my Aikido dojo, the good relationships that I experienced with other people. So I would say they were the highlights in 2020. Because at the end of the day, think about it, it's not just about making money. It's not just about the economy. At the end of the day, it's always, always, always related to people. So during this time, during this season, especially on the eve of Christmas, or for those who are in Singapore, it's Christmas Day already. Or for those who are in Japan or in Asia, it's Christmas Day already. So wherever you are, may the warmth of the friendship that you experience, or people around you, give you this hope or the stability that no matter what happens, they have your back, and when you fall, they will be catching you when you fall. So focus on that, because you cannot go very wrong when you focus on relationships, on people who are validating in your life. Okay, so hang on, look at my fresh toast. Oh my god, my fresh toast looks so beautiful. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I'm going to show you. Okay, it's beautiful. Let me cook the final one, then I'm going to show you. Yeah, so it's all about relationships, and I have had many conversations with people, and the one theme that people would say throughout this year, relationships. Yeah, that what helped them this year, what helped to sustain them through 2020, what helped to sustain them during those challenging months were the good relationships that they experienced, because that gave them that stability. Okay, so hang on. So good. Okay. Look. Oh my god, look at that. So these are the French toast, and I am going to add fruit on them. Okay, so today I have blueberries and strawberries. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. And okay, so if you are making French toast during this time, okay, you can add a dash of cinnamon powder. Okay, just a dash. Don't go all crazy. Let me shake off the other powder. Okay. Add a little bit of cinnamon powder on top. Okay. And of course, what do you need for French toast? You will need maple syrup. Ooh, I'm looking forward to my breakfast. Okay, so before I end, let me share with you a quote from Einstein. Okay, so what does he say? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read to you what Einstein says. Albert Einstein, he says this: life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Okay, let me repeat. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. That's a quote by Albert Einstein. So, in order to keep moving, stability, in order to have that stability, you need people in your life. So during this season, focus on the people in your life. So have a wonderful Christmas, have a wonderful day for those of you who are in Asia. Have a wonderful Christmas for those who are here in the US tomorrow. Yeah, have a wonderful Christmas day, and enjoy this day with your loved ones. So see you next week in my channel, Hey What's Cooking. See ya.